me, Abathur.
Located feral broodlords must reacquire essence. Can be spun into Mutalisk strain.
Ooh. Broodlords, Vipers. I'm sold. Let's get some upgraded Mutalisks. Welcome back, everyone. The formal introduction, of course. Starting off today with the Mutalisk Evolution mission, where the choice has already been preordained. I am to wind up with the ever micro-intensive VIPER.
Dominion defense platform, Sigma Centauri, feral broodlords nearby. Missile turrets designed to kill Mutalisks. Stalemate without broodlords.
Find the broodlords. We'll assimilate their essence and destroy the Dominion.
That's why we don't usually fight turrets head-on, guys.
Kill broodlords. Recover essence.
Sounds so barbaric. Can't we just ask them for their essence? Oh, look at that. Stutter step micro. Dark, is that you? No, of course not.
Assimilate their essence.
Broodlords are much more useful in this campaign style play.
Mutalisks can morph into broodlord. Await your command.
Compared to Vipers, I mean. Usually the choice is broodlords. Much more helpful in breaking into bases.
Broodlord launches broodling. Assault ground targets from distance. Supplying Mutalisks will protect broodlords. Complementary skills.
Only because we don't have corruptors, right?
Stalemate.
And that raises some questions. Why no corruptors for the campaign? Like, because I think they mentioned it somewhere. It might be in the description text for the Broodlord. Corruptor strain was lost. Whoa. Corruptor strain was lost somehow, or the essence was lost. Just doesn't make much sense. Too easy. Clear out the whole platform. I believe once we finish the Muta evolution, it'll be time to go after Narud and get Ultralisks. Oh. Which are way too much fun.
Secured.
There you go.
Brokus Her, Dominion Storage World.
It's a heck of a name. Brokus Her.
Transport wreckage discovered. Jorium crystal contained within. Jorium useful for experimentation. Enhances psionic potential. Must acquire.
Are you working for Tosh too?
Completed research on primal essences. New strain created. VIPER ready to assault Dominion.
I really like the wings they gave the mutas for the VIPER form. The 4 purple bluish purple. Wings.
VIPER, strategic asset. Abducts targets. Goes to its location. Usable on ally or foe.
Move across the river and pull our aberrations to the other side.
Siege tanks detected. Use VIPERs. Pull into range of aberrations.
He called it a strategic asset. That's the nice way of saying a lot of work. Viper aberration, not too bad. Might have to play with this composition in the next mission.
Foes within cannot attack.
Wait, actually can't attack? Slows movement speed and prevents structures from attacking and using energy-based abilities. Get out. That is so much better than Blinding Cloud. Wow. Seriously? Oh man, can you guys imagine? Just imagine for a second that the Viper's Blinding Cloud prevented the use of abilities too. Like you could just stop Storm with Blinding Cloud. Hey, that's not a bad idea actually. Uh-oh. You guys do 15 versus armored. Extra damage versus armored targets.
Jorium cargo secured. Must prepare Mutalisk morph. Returning to evolution bit. Mutalisk morph. Regular for integration.
Whoa. The Broodlord has kind of a cool looking tail. That's its like claim to aesthetic fame there. But the Viper wings get me. I will go with the Viper patrons. Just let me admire it a little bit more before we go into the mission. Oh yeah. They look smaller here though. Maybe just to make him fit a little bit better. Alas. Onwards. Deal with Narud.
Narud is an ancient creature, lost ball. He waits for you in the walls of this place. One of you make sure
Stukov, your language. Editing necessary again. Thanks, Stukov. You are a repeat offender. Oh boy. So I'm thinking definitely aberrations and vipers. I think I'll probably want to add in queens as well for safety measures and to have actually decent anti-air. Because the Viper's a strategic asset. Ooh.
the Zerg have breached the sanctum.
Protoss.
Narud has held these down that evening, sir. They are his best troops. The final battle is near. A shame. This autonomous might have been useful. Organism Stukov misunderstands. Death irrelevant. Only essence important. Ultralisk reconstituted. Ultimate expression of swarm evolution.
I think I'm with Stukov. I misunderstand too.
We need to secure a location for our hive cluster. Then we deal with Narud.
Did Abathur just resurrect an Ultralisk? Can we do that? Can we just, like,
Our conquest continues.
that's bordering,
Clear away these fanatics.
you know, maybe it's the Warcraft 3 player coming out of me, but that feels a bit more Scourge.
Retribution.
Although there is that strain of Ultralisk, the upgraded ones, the Torasks. They can come back to life. But it's because they go in a cocoon.
Build this lab on top of the Zelnaga temple.
You know nothing of the Zelnaga.
Oh yeah, we gotta get our anime show laser beams. Oh yeah, there we go. Because this makes sense.
Road is driving a null zone towards you. It will kill you on contact. These temples are amplifying his power.
And you know this how?
Go to the temples and destroy them.
I thought you'd never ask.
Okay. Find pretty buildings, better destroy them. Oh, it kept the banelings? Oh, that's sick.
Speak freely. There is no need. The first temple is located here. Now, let's go destroy it.
Go ahead and make
Be quick about it.
Make some
The null
drones.
zone is pushing toward me.
have one come down here, take the expo.
Move quickly. I hear you. Keep your mind clear. Speak freely.
I won't focus too much on that just yet. I'd rather build up. Build up economy, build composition. Maybe a few supply blocks sprinkled in there. Nice little bad seasoning. Going through this, I know the mission objective is to just get rid of the temples. But you guys know me. I think I want to actually try and destroy the Protoss bases too. Using, of course, my bad composition. I need Evo Chamber for the aberrations. Go through with the compositions, deal with the Protoss, actually destroy their bases. See if it can be done at least.
Keep your mind clear.
Queen Aberration Viper.
I sense crystals, which Narud is using to store raw psionic energy.
Yes, that energy is faked. Hidden in the temples. In time permits, we will find them and destroy them.
Oh, there we go. There's the supply block. Well, that's why you don't put the pylon on the outside of your base, it seems. And hit it from the low ground. Go ahead and get the spire up. Do I need a greater spire to make the Vipers? Guess we'll find out. I think so. I think it considers them similarly to Broodlords, and that I need a greater to get them going.
We require more minerals.
Yeah, Vipers from Mutalisk, so I do need the greater for it. Get this going for ranged upgrades. Oh, my tumor. Kerrigan's doing fine. Still got time. How dare you tell me I need overlords?
Keep your mind clear.
Did we go ahead and do this?
Speak freely.
I
You need some
think we clear this one. We can do that. Oh, lost an ultra.
We require more Vespine gas.
You need some.
Couple aberrations. Aberrations will serve mostly as tanks,
Please.
not siege tanks.
We require more Vespine gas.
Yeah, I know.
The null zone is closing.
Okay,
in on
fine.
our queen.
Fine, fine, fine.
Destroy a temple. I can't hold much longer.
So
Channeling
dramatic.
psionic energy into this temple, but it will take time.
You dare defile the shrines of our god? We shall strike you down!
I must focus, but I can still use my powers for the fight.
Oh, really?
Hybrid approaches.
You gotta be kidding me. I need supply to make Vipers too. It's not just the minerals and gas, it's an extra supply per.
I can use corrosive blast to eat through the armor of this hybrid.
Well, that was so instructive, Stuko.
Excellent work, Stuko. I can feel the root's strength slipping.
Success, but only for a moment. We must disable the other things.
Yep. So that's all the temples. But I think
Strike the hive while they are in disarray!
I'm going to defend. Thanks, Narud. Build towards the closer to max army can deal with the Protoss bases. More Vipers, which do not get their energy from buildings. Instead, they went with the Defiler route, get their energy from units.
A creature is under attack.
Man, why you gotta hit my tumors? Abduct on a stalker. Oh, this is gonna be too much fun.
We require more minerals. A creature is under attack.
They don't even try to get out of the cloud.
We require more minerals.
Oh yeah, this composition's gonna work wonderfully. Totally fine.
None may challenge the master.
Destroy the Protoss quickly. The hybrid approach.
Oh, air units. Yoink. Easy. Easy peasy. Cannot. Nope. Cannot abduct hybrid. But can I cloud them? I can't.
Under attack. We require
No, Marquez.
The second temple has fallen. Soon all you like, you will not escape your fate. Speak freely.
I'm enjoying these micro-heavy compositions. Oh, I don't have to care about Storm, really. Apparently. Plenty of queens. How we doing? Oh, one needs it. Okay. Cool. Come here, Colossi. I do enjoy it. I do enjoy Vipers.
To the temple! It must not fall!
Finish the Taldarim. Several hybrids are on their way.
Oh man. Scouts actually have a good anti-air attack. And the Viper's attack is really loud. Uh-oh.
Deactivated a third temple. 2 temples remain.
He's growing weaker. Keep fighting.
No.
No.
Speak
Void Rays. Goodbye. Peace. I think I've got enough army. Let's move on the base. Make some more queens behind it. And we'll get a third Evo for melee. Waiting for 2-2. 2-2 is good. Start up 3-3 and go.
Our forces should focus on destroying Nerud's temples.
Nonsense, Isha. Where's your sense of adventure? I feel like I'm mostly just focusing on pulling the air units. He melted. Barely lost anything.
The hive. Destroy the hive.
Where are they coming from? Okay, I see. Cool. Should be totally fine. Oh, carriers and archons. Definitely. Yoink away. Oh, maybe not a good idea to pull archons. I think blinding or disabling cloud is better.
Brothers, guard the temple with your lives!
Go get him.
This Protoss now. The hybrids are on their way.
Ah, the queens are no joke. They're handling everything. I think the queens might be a little too good.
Our forces are under attack. Mineral field.
There's the crystal.
The fourth temple is down. One left. This is not possible.
I can feel your strength leaving you.
Mineral field depleted. Our forces.
That's it? Really? Is that all?
Our forces are under attack.
There is something so satisfying about a duct. Yoink.
Must not destroy the crystal.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Let's handle the other base first. I can't see it being difficult. Not at this point.
Mineral field depleted.
Too good.
Do not touch the artifacts of the master.
The crystals have been shattered. Their power belongs to the swarm.
Alright, that was it. With the bonus objective done, I can now goof off.
To destroy Naru's temples, attacking the Tal'Darim will not help.
Now that's a bold-faced lie, Isha, that attacking the Tal'Darim does help. You don't mind if I bring you over here, do you? Three cannons in one spot. I'm also noticing the size of the cloud is a bit bigger than the multiplayer blinding cloud. Which, you know, I'm not gonna say that size matters, but it does help. With that done, can I have a little fun now? Come here. That's so stupid. You guys come here. I want to pull my guys too. Oh, Void Ray. No, no, you guys stay here. There we go. That's what I was wanting to do.
I hear you.
Defend the temple. Lay waste to these abominations.
Many hybrids are coming. This is our final battle.
And I can even hit them before they warped in. I can't believe the cloud works on the hybrid too. That's just impressive. Anytime, Stukov. There we go.
Temples are gone.
Can I pull him? Can't target heroic units. Ugh. You guys suck. Good music.
We've done it. The known zone has left Naru weakened, vulnerable.
Even so, he's the most powerful being I've ever faced.
What will you
Kill him.
I don't like that there's been no interaction about this guy being Duran from Brood War. Like, Kerrigan and him have a history, and it was not touched on at all.
Face me, Rude.
Is it just because Kerrigan doesn't remember?
It is only beginning.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just complaining.
Whispered of this from the stars. He told you of his return. He told you of ruin, extinction, the end of all things.
Your god is dead, and he's never coming back.
Is that what you think?
Oh, Jimmy. No, Rude, that was low.
Sarah,
That's a low blow, Narude. Ah, I didn't ask for that. Oh, pissed her off, bro. Nidus worm. We don't call it the taxi build for nothing.
You are not Jim. You are nothing.
Oh, jeez.
I'm everything you lost. I am everything you never had.
Like, not even a weapon. The blade is just coming out of the hand.
You've already lost.
Just another day at the office, huh, Kerrigan? She's got a mean hook, though. When she gets punching, oh, man. Do not mess with her. Oh, I missed a few Protoss structures, huh? Cleared both of the main bases, but maybe there was stuff out on the map I missed. It can be done, though. Pretty easily, actually.
My queen, can you hear me?
I am alive.
Barely. We dragged you back to the Leviathan. Rest now. I will control the swarm until you are healed.
Why aren't you trying to?
Take the swarm for my own. Because I still have much to learn from you, my queen.
Enough. She is healing, but she must rest now.
I like that relationship. I know you want to take over my job, but you're also not wholly comfortable with the idea of it yet. Ultralisk mutation. Oh yeah. Oh, Burrow charge. I forgot this thing existed. That's right. That's pretty bad. Let's compare. Tissue assimilation, 40% life equal. Okay. Life steal. And Monarch Blades is plus splash damage. Ah, that's right. So then they do full damage to everything they hit. I think Burrow Charge is probably the worst of the three. Not that it really matters, because I can't even build Ultralisks. But now we have our chorus. Our Zerg chorus. Anything new here? 59 out of 60. Get out. Come on.
Isha, take the Leviathan up. We're leaving.
Garrigan, you saw something in that lab. You know it was mine.
I saw Amon. Older than the universe, more powerful than I can understand. And now he's alive again.
And he shall fall before the swarm, like all the rest.
We don't even know where he is. We must prepare for his coming. But I have a few scores to settle first.
Hell yeah, Zagara. Then he will fall.
Orders, we will move our Leviathan into Dominion space and begin searching for the Terran ship Hyperion. You wish their help in finding the Terran Jim Raynor.
Yes. Gotta save Jimmy. He is not gonna be happy though. The amount he sacrificed to make her human again. Kaczynski, get out of here.
Valerian, we're picking up some kind of reading.
Warning. Psionic waveform detected. Scale. Unclassifiable.
Kerrigan, what happened to you? How?
There's no time. Listen carefully. Jim is alive and I can't find him. But you can. Hack the Dominion network and figure out where they're holding him.
How can we trust her? Valerian, if there's even a chance that Jim is alive, I'm going after him.
Hacking the Dominion security network will prove difficult.
Only one man can hack that network. Colonel Orlan. And he's being held prisoner by Mira Han.
The mercenary leader. Is she a friend of yours?
Not exactly. It's complicated. Let's just get this done.
Find him, Matt. We both owe it to him.
Matt, you don't sound too happy to be going to visit your missus. Excuse you. Do not let her find out that you're acting this way. It's complicated. No, I don't think so.
To hack the Dominion's restricted network, we need the best decryption expert out there, Colonel Orlan. Unfortunately, he's being held captive by Mira Han, one of the meanest and craziest mercenary leaders alive.
Matthew, that is no way to talk about your wife like that. Oh. Toxic relationship, right? This mission, I control the Hyperion, which means there is like 0 flexibility. I don't know how to make this really bad versus brutal.
Mira Han, this is Prince Valerian. Do you read me?
Of course I do, Princess. I know you're working with Matthew. Put him on, please.
You forget yourself, mercenary. Hello, Mira.
Matthew, you never write, you never call. It's almost like you don't care.
I'm here to ask for your help. You've got Colonel Orlan and you need him. He's the only man who can hack the Dominion's deep encryption network.
Well, I'd love to help. I just need the permission of James Raynor.
Jim's not here right now.
Oh, dear. Then I'm afraid I cannot give you Colonel Orlan.
To rescue Jim, just hand him over.
A mercenary's reputation is all that she has, darling. I will not relinquish my prisoner to anyone but the client. Not even to someone with your devilish good looks and brooding intensity. Sorry.
Dear. I think he's right. It's complicated.
Operations in this asteroid field. That will get her attention. We'll have to cripple her prime space station. She won't make it easy for us. We need to set up our own base. And one of Mira's fleet stations is nearby. We can take them out and set up our own station.
Alright. Well, because of how little flexibility is in this mission, I think we just get it done. Just go through it.
Keep your eyes open. Hey kids, the asteroid's ahead are too dense to navigate.
Sensors are showing the location of Mira's station now.
We might as well get started.
Course laid in.
Apparently I can cut Swan off.
Short jumps are good for getting out of danger, too. Mira's got a fighter patrol nearby. Too many for our main guns to take on all at once. But we can launch a sortie of our own TAC fighters. That'll even the odds.
Take a lot of damage, too. Y'all couldn't have given me that ability a little quicker?
Keep your eyes target acquired. Easy thrusters. Nice and easy.
Making everybody on this ship so darn dizzy.
Those ordnance towers have long-range attacks that deal a lot of damage. Fortunately, our long-range Yamato cannon deals even more. Give her a spin.
Does it, though?
Major damage. All frames report breaches.
I don't think so. I don't think it does. Quote, even more.
That's a repair bot. If we grab it, I can instantly repair the Hyperion and replace lost TAC fighters.
Engage target. Nice and easy. Keep your eyes open. Easy thrusters.
Get rid of
Keep your
this.
eyes open.
And good to go.
Course laid in.
Nice work. We can salvage this base and have it start manufacturing automated fighters for us.
Where'd you guys
Every time
get
it puts a
this?
fleet together, it'll send them against Mira's guys.
Can we just discuss this with her? It doesn't work that way out here, Valerian.
Oh, magma.
Hey, Magmine.
Yeah.
Those babies pack a punch. They come at you in a straight line, so you can dodge them, or even use jump to get out of their way.
Will I, though?
Coordinates locked.
That's a big if, right?
Mineral fields. We can harvest these for more resources.
Get those minerals and I can upgrade the Hyperion. Make her even tougher.
Swan's got all the faith and confidence in the world that I can dodge mag mines.
Magmines.
Keep your eyes open.
Just get out.
Easy thrusters. Nice and easy. Keep your eyes open. Course laid in.
What'd I tell you
Bring her
guys?
around.
Already got hit.
Make it so. Bring her around.
Excellent. Sensors indicate we gathered all the minerals in this area. Sensors are picking up Kelmorian operations nearby. They've got some tough defenses. And they've got a capital-class ship. We could always bypass them. They might have some valuable resources or equipment.
Let's get the bonus objective.
Upgrades finished.
I don't often do it.
I made it better. Get more minerals and I'll do it again.
Nice and easy.
There's no Kerrigan level associated with this mission at all, not even with the bonus objective, so most of the time I find myself just skipping it. But
Coordinates locked.
not this time. I actually want the little ability you get.
Make it so.
Tax squad's away.
Easy thrusters. Bring her around.
Our systems are down. I'm on it.
Fuel on target.
Keep your eyes open.
Engage target. Target acquired.
Nice and easy.
Multiple hostiles.
Course laid in.
Oh, hey, that's good to know.
Keep your eyes open.
Actually, two things good to know.
Confirmed.
Jump can be used to dodge the EMP,
Bring her around.
and the Hyperion has to be facing the target for Yamato.
Make it so.
Which means if I'm not facing the target, it's gonna do its slow turn
Easy thrusters.
before firing.
They had an electric field generator. This baby overloads enemy craft, disabling them for a little while.
Let's get it installed, Chief Engineer.
It's already online, Scooter. I do good work.
Scooter.
Scooter.
Course laid in. We're under heavy fire here.
Oh my gosh, Matt, calm down.
Matthew, I hate it when we fight.
Do you two have some kind of strange history? Don't encourage her.
Hey, I can use the stun on the towers too. Turrets, not towers. Turrets.
Coordinates locked. Confirmed. Course laid in.
Oh yeah. That's pretty neat. It's just a shame that it's such a short range.
Visual on target. Target acquired. Nice and easy. Keep your eyes open. Make it so. Easy thrusters.
Ooh,
That starport is building
I'll take
more
that
ships to
repair.
send to
Thank you.
We're going to have to take it out fast.
Confirmed. Course laid in. Easy thrusters. Make it so.
Nice work. Let's keep pushing forward.
Matthew, that was very rude. Fully automated bases are quite expensive.
It was very rude.
Coordinates locked.
You're right, Mira. EMP does not work on mag mines.
Make it so.
Good to know.
Confirmed.
I think that's all the minerals around here.
Open. Easy thrusters. Course laid in. Keep your eyes open. Course laid
Something's activating a bunch of mines.
in. Coordinates locked. Nice and easy. Make it so. Visual on target. Confirmed.
The aggressive blink.
Easy thrusters. Got it beat. Keep your eyes open. Course laid in. Easy thrusters.
This was the battle cruiser teleport before the battle cruiser
The
teleport.
Hyperion's even stronger now. Yeah, you can thank me later.
Target make it so. Nice and easy. Confirm visual on target. Keep your eyes open. Bring her around, Styles. Target acquired. Make it so.
Can I EMP
Nice
those?
and easy.
Looks like it. Yeah, they're disabled too. So the EMP works on everything except mag mines. I'm not sure who may have had that question, but I figured it out. You're very welcome.
Major damage. All frames report breaches.
Make it so.
Come on, man. The ship is literally on fire. Okay, fine. I'll repair it.
Coordinates locked. Bring her around. Easy thrusters. Confirmed. Make it so. Keep your eyes open.
We're winning. Keep moving forward.
Course laid in. Keep your eyes open.
Oh, get
Nice and
out.
easy. Make it so. Coordinates locked. Confirmed. Bring her around.
There we go.
Easy thrusters. Course laid in. Nice and easy. Make it so.
Get the, start making the way to the end of the mission now.
Course laid in. Target. Confirmed. Bring her around. Nice and easy. Keep your eyes open.
Oh,
Easy thrusters. Make it so.
Right,
Max.
she's all upgraded. I don't think we can squeeze any more out of her.
Matthew, don't think I will make this easy on you.
When have you ever made anything easy on me?
I always thought you like it rough.
Jeez. You too. That is not appropriate conversation. Finally, the Yamato cannons. One-shotting stuff.
Coordinates locked. Course laid in. Keep your eyes open. Make it so. Confirmed. Nice and easy.
Oh, there was a repair bot here. My bad.
Course laid in. Bring her around. Coordinates locked. Nice and easy. Easy thrusters. Attack squad's away.
I kind of like that combo. You jump on top of them and then the EMP.
Coordinates locked. Nice and easy. Easy thrusters. Confirmed. Make it so. Easy thrusters.
Uh-oh.
Course laid in.
We don't pull that just yet.
Visual on target. Keep your eyes open.
Just surrender, Matthew. I'll be nice to you, I promise.
what I'm afraid of.
Do not test my patience, Matthew.
You brought this on yourself, Mira. I wanted a transmission.
Don't die, Matthew. Surrender.
Easy, thrusters. Starting our run. We got it made up. Force laid in. Keep your eyes open. Bring her around.
Is this their idea of, like, marriage counseling?
It's locked. Make it so. Nice and easy.
And that is good riddance.
Stop! Stop! You win, Matthew. You've destroyed my base and captured my heart. All over again.
She is very strange. Can we just take Colonel Orlin and go right now?
I'm sending that disreputable fellow to you in a shuttle.
You people are all crazy. Why would I help you?
We could send you back to Mira.
Tell me what you need.
Oh, the threat.
Mira's morale to thanks to you, Matthew. But I will see you again.
Too soon, I hope. I thought Dominion politics were vicious.
Easy peasy. I missed a couple mineral clusters, though. Apparently you don't need all of them to get max upgraded.
Brood Mother Noctu has contacted us. She speaks for the remaining Brood Mothers, not under your control. They feel your power, and they wish to return to the swarm.
Oh, here we go. More remote creep.
Sending you the location of our enemies across the sector. Destroy them. Burn their strongholds in my name. Then you shall be one of the swarm.
We shall do this, my queen. With their return, the swarm will be whole. You are very near to your victory.
Grats. And that is going to do it for today, I think, guys. Just, anything else? I don't think there's anything else to worry about. No mission, no choices here. Nothing for Kerrigan yet, because that mission totally sucks, and you don't even get a Kerrigan's level from it. And with that, I bid you all farewell today. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to let me know. As always, whether you go out or you stay inside, I hope you have a great day. Zergling, trying to do my outro here.